welcome back. It is session 37 of Masks of Nyarlathotep for Blades and Blasters. If you're just starting out, you got a long way to catch up. So, in summary, you three have gone to the Mosque of Ibn Tulun, and I don't know if I'd say befriended, but you have be allied or something the imam there, and he has taken you down into a hidden chamber underneath the mosque to show you the Girdle of Nitocris. And as he's showing it to you, there is a pounding in the wall. I have made a little map for you so you can see your environment and where the wall is cracking. And so what I would like to do is get your immediate reactions when this happens. You start hearing it, feeling the earth shake a little bit.
Shelley would look at the wall, and I think she's smart enough to know that since they've already discussed an attack, that another one is imminent. I think she starts rummaging around in her bag that she carries with her, frantically thinking about what she can do to help in this situation. They haven't seen anything crazy yet, have they?
Right, no, not yet. But you can see dust starting to form over here as the wall kind of buckles. Something on the other side of that wall is hitting it very hard.
Yeah, I think she starts rummaging around. She sees a couple of tools, the whiskey bottle. She pulls out the whiskey bottle and the rag in it, and she would start to prep a Molotov cocktail. I also think that if her courage held out, which generally it has, she's got a pretty high power, she would start to move closer. Okay. She wants to keep whoever's coming through from reaching the girdle.
Okay, so power check me, please. I'm going to need that from everybody just to see how quickly you... Yeah, Natalia's a little caught off guard. Like you and Thaddeus are kind of in awe of this thing that Ahmed is showing you. Shelley's the first one to actually kind of hear and respond and kind of realize something's going on. So you kind of notice her prepping her in her bag and grabbing some stuff. All the other ulamas in the room kind of look in that direction, and it's clear that they are startled and unsure what to do. And Ahmed kind of turns and says in Arabic, something like, "What's that, Shelley?" You're not exactly sure because you're focusing on what you're doing. And as you all kind of turn, you can see there is a bursting of the stone, and a thing comes barreling into the room.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy looking.
It's got wings, a long tail. I can actually show you a better picture. It is like that, and that is to the scale of a person.
Wings and a long tail?
Yeah.
No, does it have, well, I guess, right away we wouldn't notice anything other than monster, but no claws, no hands.
You don't see any claws per se, no. Although you're taking it in, in this moment,
right.
The tail is still like in the wall. It's just kind of burst its way through.
How big are we talking?
Look at the picture of the person down at the bottom.
Its mouth is almost as big
Yeah.
as us.
You imagine it could swallow you whole.
Crazy, scary dragon monster.
Yes. So, at the sight of this, I need everyone to attempt a sanity check.
Oh my
Ooh,
god, Shelley!
Shelley!
She's a rock.
Holy
Like
shit.
usual. Oh.
Oh, Thaddy.
Oh,
my
Thaddeus.
God.
Oh, Thaddeus.
Oh no.
Come on.
Thaddeus, you need to roll a die 10 for me, please. That is going to be your sanity
Uh-oh.
loss.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh, it's only one. All right. Mark yourself down 1. And I'm going to roll for the people here as well. All right. Ahmed is okay. He's all right. Because I'm going to give you control of people that succeed. He failed. Let's see. Not too bad. They're actually holding out. They're shouldn't be. Okay, this guy. This guy back here. I'm gonna get something else. That's too complicated. Okay, got it. All right, so all right. So everybody has, most of you have passed your sanity check. Thaddeus, you're a little stunned by this for just a moment. I'm going to give you control. Somebody take Nassim, and each of the other 2 of you can take control of these 2 Alama. Who wants Nassim? He's the old guy, not the imam, but he is the kind of the venerable sort of leader of the ulamas.
I'll take. You take.
No, you go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll take him.
All right, I'm going to give you control. I'm just actually I should have just made it everybody so everyone can see it and control it. But you all know who you're gonna.
I'll take Khalil.
Okay. Just a minute here. Okay, so yes, you all should be able to grab your guys. And let's do a quick initiative for everyone. And Shelley, because you got a critical on your sanity check, I'm going to give you a bonus die on your rolls for a little bit. I'm reading that as you are hyper-focused and
Yes.
determined.
She sees the monster and just shuts down, that moment of panic. She shoves that away and focuses on the task at hand.
Okay, so I need one for Khalil and for FT as well.
Okay.
Okay. First to act, is El-Wahhab. These all have the heavy two-hand, like the tulwars. So they can move 8 these squares. So you can move about 8 and still do something, or double that and not do something. They are. None of these have. He's a little scared, El-Wahhab, but he's willing. They're all committed to the defense of this place. So I'm gonna let you control them. So go ahead. What does he do?
You said about 8 squares.
Yep. So yeah, this thing is kind of as it bursts through, it kind of rears up for a minute and lets out a kind of a roar and looks around the room.
Okay. Well, being a semi-brave soul that he is, maybe he's gonna look at the beast, and being fully committed to the defense of this place, he's gonna run forward with his heavy sword. 8 squares.
Does he yell something in Arabic? Come on.
I'm sure he does. Not that I've brushed up on my recent Arabic language skill.
La 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 la.
There you go. Something of the sort. Voila. He's gonna run forward 8 spaces.
And he can take a sweep at it.
Would that be about range?
Oh yeah, that's totally fine. Yep.
Perfect. Alright. And he's gonna swing his heavy sword. These guys acted scary earlier. Let's see.
And it will fight back with actually not yet. It won't fight back at this point. It just came through. So he takes a swing, but it's that's when it rears up and yells, and his swing is kind of only a half swing, and he takes a step back from the loud noise and the thunderous smashing on the floor. Shelley?
All right. How is she in the process of getting this?
You are super focused, so I'm not even gonna make you roll. Like you've got it out, the bottle out. You've doused the rag, so you can stuff it in and try to light it in this round if you want.
And then throw it next round?
Yep.
All right, that's what she's going to do.
All right, just give me a dexterity check with a bonus die. All right, you have stuffed it in and you've lit it. If you want, because your hard success, you could toss it this right now, but you'd take a penalty die in doing so. Because
Okay.
it's kind of a quick toss.
I think I'd rather have a sure thing or a sure thing. She's actually not going to throw it at the monster.
Okay.
She's going to throw it on top of the girdle because she knows that's where it's going.
Oh, okay. All right. So that is Shelley. Khalil.
All right, Khalil yells, "Back to hell, demon!" Everyone would probably recognize Shaitan in that. So he runs forward.
All right, go ahead.
And where is
It should be
sword heavy?
Yep.
He does not hit it.
No, same thing. Like they both rush up, and it rears up in yeah. Nassim is very old and slow. He only can move 2, so he would have to run 4.
Yeah,
But he's the most committed of all of them.
he steals himself and just says, "For Allah!" and runs as fast as he can, though it's slow. There's still that determination in his eyes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, he starts rushing off. All right, Natalia.
Natalia, seeing this thing burst through the door, there's just a lump in her. What is this? And taken aback for a minute, but seeing the others rush up, she slips her hands into her garment, pulling out the brass knuckle. And yeah, she's gotta charge it.
Okay.
Alright, she's gonna run into battle and attempt to punch this thing.
All right, go
This
ahead.
fucking monster!
You hit it with the brass knuckles. It barely seems to even notice.
And she feels
You're-
it connect, but the
Yeah.
hide is just so thick that it barely does anything. Her hand just kind of bounces off.
Yep.
Oh, no.
It's got thick skin. You can feel that. Thaddeus.
Thaddeus, being startled, is going to kind of move back, but over towards the center of the room.
All right, go ahead.
Hoping for a clear shot as he fumbles with his gun.
Yeah, well, the thing is, this is so huge, it's not hard to get a clear shot. So,
You'll be surprised.
yeah, I mean, you could accidentally get a stray shot on someone, but really, this is so massive that it's really not that hard. Especially right now, because it's rearing up. It hasn't even done anything serious yet.
Okay, and then we'll pull a nice 38 out. Or was it the Luger? We had Lugers, right?
That's your call. You brought whatever you wanted to bring.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, I think it's your Luger, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, because I think the 38's disappeared.
All right, go for the Luger. No RPGs, no. RPG! Ah, no. It goes wide.
Mm-hmm.
Your hands are just shaking too much. You kind of brought it up and pulled the trigger just too soon. All right. Now it kind of recovers itself, and it starts flailing around. And that's just generic sounds here. So he's going to let's see. Natalia, make a luck check.
Oh no!
Nope, you will be the target of one of those attacks. How do you want to respond? It's gonna try to like headbutt you.
I don't know if it's possible with like strength. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to punch it and stun it.
All right, so you're gonna fight back.
Yeah.
All right, so you can do that, and I will do its crush attack. All right, go for it. Wow, you hit, and a critical. So, what that means is this is a non-penetrating weapon, but what it means is you do the maximum possible damage. So you actually, like, you punch it right in the face as it's trying to butt into you. And that will do 8 points of damage. I'm going to actually let half of that just get through because I'm going to say you punched it in a super vulnerable spot. And it doesn't seem to like that. Yeah, you broke some teeth with that, yes. Excellent. And in fact, because you criticaled it, I'm not going to let it make its second attack. It was going, it kind of rears back and does another kind of angry roar. And you can see blood kind of starting to form in its mouth.
Yeah, Natalia, as it was just coming out, she's kind of wound up a fist and punched it right kind of where the teeth meet the gum, just knocking it back and stunning it just for a moment, seeing some of the teeth broken, clattering to the ground. And she shakes her fist out of it. All right.
Okay. Ulama, Wahab, what does he do?
The llama, seeing the woman hit the beast and cause some damage, feels confident now that he'll be able to strike true.
It's going to fight back this on this one. Actually, no. The critical. I'm not going to let it fight back just right now. So go ahead. Nope.
And messes wildly.
It is moving around. It looks like it's kind of, you know, it's weaving and rearing, and it's not as easy to get a solid strike on it as you might hope. All right, Shelley.
So from our previous firefight, when I slam this down, how big is the initial area gonna be?
Oh, it will probably, the size of that is about right.
Okay. So yeah, she'll actually maybe get a little closer, even if it means getting a little bit singed, and just try to slam it right down, you know, on top of the girl. Back up, Imam.
So you're gonna try to get him to back away.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna, you know, show him what she's got, and kind of gesture like she's gonna throw it onto the girdle.
Okay. So I'm gonna let you kind of hold your
Hold
action
that
until
he's
he
able
goes.
to move.
Yeah. Yep. Fair enough. Okay. So, Khalil.
All right. Oh my gosh, these guys.
Yeah, not so great.
He's swinging at the tail from that end, and the tail just moves so fast that he can't quite make contact.
And this is a horrifying beast. I mean, they're overcoming their fear, but Natalia can see they're not super eager to get close to this thing anyway. All right, Nassim.
Nassim charges in, his blade above his head, and slices down at one of the tentacles that's coming from this thing's face.
Yep. And he knows the Quran inside and out, so he would be shouting scripture, I'm sure.
And it definitely helps.
It hits.
Bless Allah.
It strikes it, and Nassim's heart almost fails. Make a sanity check for him.
Oh no.
He realizes his blade barely did anything to this. And he has trusted to this blade his whole life. This was gifted to him, and he was told that this would save him one day and do something great. And he took this mighty swing, and it it seemed like the beast barely even noticed. So his heart is failing him at the moment. I don't mean literally, like he's losing his confidence.
He falters for a moment after slicing, barely putting a scratch into the, and there's this kind of 2 steps back as he kind of just stares in shock between the blade and the creature.
All right, Natalia.
Natalia's gonna wind up again. Holy shit.
Okay, that's another one of those. Again, the armor on this thing. Oh, actually, it's gonna fight back, but I don't think that's gonna do much. It's gonna try to bite you now. It's angry. Oh wow! It almost got to you, but you just you step aside very quickly and punch. I'm gonna say you punch it right in the face again. And I will give you half of that damage as actual damage, ignoring its armor. But again, this is it's not happy. But you also can feel, you're not smashing it like a. But either of those would have taken a sailor out easy, right?
Yeah, she's just kind of in shock as well that she just narrowly avoided the fangs on this thing chomping down. She kind of looks towards, just quickly glances towards Thaddeus, and it's not doing enough.
And you can see what damage it would have done. I mean, those teeth snapped. If they had hit, that would have practically severed your head. Thaddeus.
Thaddeus, seeing the futile attempts at the bee. Is the artifacts on fire?
No, I'm waiting for Ahmed to move just a little bit. But it will be. You see my hand raised.
Oh, you know what? I didn't put him in the rotation. I'm sorry. Let's see where he goes. Okay. He would have moved by now.
All right.
So let's back up, and he backs up a little ways. And he's kind of cowering a bit.
All right. So if I miss, it's still going to hit something.
Oh, absolutely.
Around this, hopefully.
It's a throw, and you get I mean, you can barely miss. You get 2 bonus dice, actually, because this is almost at point-blank range.
Sweet. There we go.
All right. And you instinctively back away.
Yeah. Does the creature notice or respond to the flame?
You'll have to
Wait.
Yeah, you're gonna. Well, actually, I'll let you look over. Give me an intelligence or spot hidden check, your choice. It certainly noticed it, and instinctively kind of reared back a little bit. And you can read what you want into that.
All right.
And Thaddeus, sorry, we're supposed to be at you now.
Okay.
And now you're shooting through fire.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and shoot through the fire, adding a more difficulty to my shot.
Yep,
I'm sure.
it will.
Could he move?
I could. Let's see. I'm gonna kill somebody worthwhile though. There,
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah.
All right, that's fine, and then you can take it without penalty.
And he'll take a shot. Originally gonna grab the artifacts run, now they're aflame, so he's gonna shoot at the beast.
That is a hit.
And he's gonna smile as he sees it strike true.
Okay. And now the beast. Natalia, you are absolutely going to be the target of one of these.
my
And
goodness.
let's see who gets the other. Nassim is going to get the other, because it hit him too. Alright, let's see which one you get. Call even or odd for the bite.
I'll do even.
You get the bite. Oh no. How are you responding to this? Dodging or fighting back?
Oh god.
Recall
I think
that-
I'm gonna dodge.
There you go.
I'm too
Alright,
scared.
alright, go ahead.
Oh.
Ooh, okay, yep, it missed.
Yeah, she just slips out of the way. Just dodging to the side, kind of dodging under the
It's-
jaws of it.
In fact, it's kind of forcing all of you back this way a little bit. It's kind of pursuing you, and there's no way to stand your ground against this. And then for Nassim, it kind of turns to him, and its tail is sort of almost free, and he's going to make an attempt to grab Nassim. Nassim needs to make an unarmed, or I'm sorry, either a dexterity or a strength. I believe. Let's see. His strength is certainly better
Alright, let's do it.
against this. That's a success against a success. So I'm gonna, because its tail was a little bit trapped earlier, I'm gonna say that Nassim wins the tie in this case, but his tail is now completely free. Nassim barely avoided getting grabbed by the tail. And then we'll start a new round with Ulama El Wahab.
Is this other guy just out of the combat?
Yeah, you don't know what he's doing. You're not even
Okay.
paying attention to him unless you want to spend some time looking at him.
No, not at all. I'm just
Sure.
curious out of
Yeah.
it.
Alright, Llama's gonna swing his sword nice and true.
They have not done well.
Negative.
Yeah, Nightbow. Actually, and he would have tried to crush back. Oh, he actually gets that crush. He does 9 damage to poor Al-Wahab. That is going to be a serious wound. He's still standing, but he is in a bad, bad way. And he kind of staggers back a couple meters under the force of that crush.
This thing is too strong.
Shelley.
Shelley is looking around the room. Are there any like oil burners in here? Sensors?
There are torches. I didn't put them in. There are torches on each of these little walls.
Okay. I think she's gonna. Are they within reach or are they too?
You could get to one.
I think that's probably better than what she's got. So seeing that it at least reacted to the flame, she's going to dash that way to try to get a torch off the wall.
Okay. All right, we'll say you get there and you can kind of wrench a torch out of its holder, and it's lit. Give me a strength check to see if you wrench it out real quick. You might actually be able to do something else. No, it takes you your action to get it out, so you're done for the round. Khalil.
All right. Just he's probably not going to, but is there? I know you can aim with a ranged attack. Can you aim with a?
You can. So you spend your round aiming to get like waiting for a good opening.
And then you get a bonus die on the next
that's correct.
turn.
Yep, that is correct.
I think seeing his friend go down, actually, he sees him out of the corner of his eye, and he narrows his own and concentrates, looking at the creature, looking, for a vulnerable spot on the belly, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Maybe uttering a quick prayer.
Yeah.
All right. Al-Dahabi, he kind of instinctively tries to go. He sees the girdle, it's now on fire, and he kind of tries to go into the flame to grab it just by instinct, and then kind of backs away. Obviously, he's not getting that right now, and he's just kind of cowering before the flame and the beast. Nassim, and he starts uttering prayers.
Nassim kind of reflects that as well, uttering prayers and passages to see if that will strengthen his resolve and strengthen his blade. And he'll try to slash at it again. Ooh, he's so disheartened though.
No.
It's just not working.
Nope. At least the beast is a little distracted at the moment, so he does not fight back. Natalia.
Yeah, she's facing this thing down.
Yeah, it's coming at you. You know it's just coming at you.
Yeah, there's definitely this lump in Natalia's throat. I'm thinking they should have ran to the girdle and just grabbed it and left. But now she's
you saw,
stuck with it.
And you saw El-Wahhab you heard and saw his sword clatter to the floor as he backed away instinctively. As he got, bowled back by this thing.
Knowing that she definitely has to avoid that, she'll keep swinging at it. Doing the best she can.
Okay, it is going to crush back at you. Oh, you hit. Unfortunately, again, these brass knuckles. You got a couple lucky shots in. You hit it on the side of the head, and you swear you think it smiles at you. You can't imagine that it smiles, but you just get that sense that it kind of taunts you as you punch it.
Damn it. And Natalia has an idea that she could try just to make it through this next round of attacks to enact it.
She can still move if she wants to.
I don't know if I... His sword is here, right?
Yep, it's right there.
Alright, she's gonna move over to it, and she's gonna pick it up.
Okay. Thaddeus, you can give yourself a heavy sword. Thaddeus.
Yeah. Thaddeus is gonna aim and see if he can get a good shot.
Okay, Thaddeus, you can move and aim a little. You can move a little bit and aim.
Awesome. He'll keep it rounding the fire here.
Mm-hmm. Because you can see it's moving after Natalia. And again, it comes at you, Natalia. Actually, let's see. Make a luck check for me.
Oh.
Yeah, he's actually turning his attention to the two that are right on him, because you kind of moved away. So again, he's going to go after Khalil with a bite and a tail against Nassim. So here's his bite. How is Khalil going to respond?
So what are the benefits of dodge versus
So the benefit of dodge is that you win ties. The benefit of fight back is while you lose ties, if you do beat them, you actually, win. Like you hurt them. Dodging is purely defensive. But it's more likely to succeed because you win ties.
he's gonna dodge.
Okay. Not good enough. That is a hit, and that is a bad hit also. So that Khalil cries out in pain. And now for Nassim. Strength on strength.
Okay.
Ooh! Nassim the tail tries to wrap itself around him, and he actually not only sidesteps the tail, but with that extreme, I'm gonna let him take a free attack.
Ooh. He's going to slash at it again. Allah preserve us.
Almost. I mean, you hit the thing, but again, he feels like he's just toying with it. His arms are just too weak. He feels too weak. And he's prepared for this his whole life. So this is very, again, disheartening for him. He has always believed that there would be a day when he would prove himself, that all his preparation and prayer and all that would pay off. And he knows in his heart that this is that day. And yet his arm is not strong enough. Okay. New round. Al-Wahhab. He has...
Yeah.
He's hanging on. But Natalia has picked up his sword.
He's gonna step in between al-Dahabi and Beast. I'm not sure what else to do
Okay.
besides that.
All right. Shelley. Yeah, that makes sense. He would kind of go to al-Dahabi and try to keep him safe and maybe get him to safety or something.
So, how much can I do this round?
Describe what you want to do, and I'll tell you how much you could do.
She would actually try to charge forward and try to, if she could get it near the mouth or whatever she thought was vulnerable, she'd attack it.
Okay.
Would say
Yep.
a little prayer that this
All right.
protection she's counting on actually exists.
All right, go ahead. You can certainly do that. That's all reasonable. And you have your bonus die, and it's not really paying much attention to you at the moment, so it's not even going to respond.
So what should I use? Pretend this is like roll.
You should have it. It should be a club. Let's see. The weapon would be a large club, or no, small club. It's really the fire that's gonna be the real thing.
Club. Okay. It's not on my thing.
Oh, you'd have to add it. I'll find it and add it for you. It's down in the weapons section. There you go. You have it now. You just have to click off and back on.
Okay.
And you get a bonus die. That succeeds, and with a hard success, you actually burn it a little bit. The damage from the club isn't really going to do anything except get its attention, but you singed it. And it does not seem to like that.
Yeah, she grits her teeth and does her best to avoid the tail, but stand her ground.
Khalil. He's still going. He's just hurting.
Alright, he gets a bonus die this time.
Yes.
So he got a hard success.
Okay. Unfortunately,
It wasn't
again,
enough.
it's not. It's a weak swing. Ahmed al-Dahabi. Let's see. He kind of finds his strength at this moment, and he starts calling out a loud Muslim prayer of some kind. And so until his next turn, all of the Muslims get a bonus die. Their devotion is rekindled. All right, Nassim, just in time. Wasn't he aiming as well?
Nassim was not.
Okay, well now he gets a bonus die.
All right, well, he's going to kind of feel that strength of Allah, the prayer, and attempt to stab into the belly of this creature. Extreme!
Oh, so that is with a penetrating weapon, that is what you need. When you get an extreme success, that is an impaling hit. What an impaling hit does, it does maximum damage plus the roll. So, you got 5, and the maximum damage would be 9. So that is actually 14 damage, which actually does penetrate the thick hide of this. Not quite as much as he had hoped, but it actually gets through. And that just angers this thing. I mean, it is... You can see hate and blood in its eyes now as it gets stabbed in the back, and it kind of arches up and starts flapping its wings crazily. Natalia.
Natalia's gonna do something a little bit dangerous here. She's going to attempt to jump onto its head and basically start pulling at it to distract it while the others hit it.
Yank off some tentacles.
Yes.
All right, that is going to be a maneuver. So that is a strength or a dexterity against its... I'll use its strength.
Oh, strength, baby. Oh no!
Not quite. Nope. You try to grab onto its head as it's but it's turning and kind of sweeping as it turns towards Nassim, and everybody here just kind of has to jump back a moment. So your attempt to jump on it kind of is interrupted by this flailing tail. Thaddeus.
Alright. Thaddeus aiming. Waiting for his opportunity. He gets his, thinks he has it.
You are aiming this time.
Yep.
So that is a success. That's a hit. Yeah, you strike it in the flank as it's turning. And now and you can move a little if you want as well. And now it's the full focus of its anger is on this seam, and it tries to crush him. Is he dodging or fighting back?
He's got a bonus die, right?
He does.
Oh, I'm gonna fight back.
Okay. You actually hit, but unfortunately it doesn't do much. Then it tries to bite him. It yells angrily and then tries to bite. He cannot fight back again because he's already fought back once. So he'll have to dodge. I'll give him technically he's not supposed to have a dodge, but I'll give him a dodge.
Alright. Oh no.
Poor Nassim is taking a chunk out of his right shoulder.
He kind of grits his teeth as he gets bitten into, bleeding profusely from the shoulder.
Who would like to make a luck check?
I'll make a luck check.
All right.
Someone else wants to.
Go,
With my roll.
go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. El-Wahhab.
Alright, El-Wahab's gonna step back more towards the al-Dahabi.
Yep.
We should go. We're losing this fight.
Al-Dahabi says in Arabic, of course, "We cannot leave the girdle. It is our sworn duty. We must protect it or die trying."
May Allah protect us.
All right, Shelley.
All right, she's gonna take another swing at it. And misses, I guess.
Yep, that is a miss. You're swinging the torch and thrusting it, and it's just not. It's not connecting. You're not able to kind of hold the flame to it for any length of time.
With that, I think she's gonna get as close as she can. She'll back away to the fire, so that if the thing makes a dive for it, she's gonna grab it anyway.
Okay. Khalil.
Khalil, he already got his bonus dice, right?
He still gets one.
Okay. He mutters another prayer and looks at his mentor across the way who's been very wounded and says to Allah, "Better me than him."
Ooh, that was a nice hit. You just barely penetrated. Al-Dahabi keeps praying. Not quite as good this time. No one gets a bonus die. But he is keeping his... but he's still determined. FT.
Right. You'll use that determination to keep trying to hit this thing even though he's bleeding profuse. Knowing that this is the time that he needs to defend the girdle. But not doing it well.
No. And the winged beast fights back with a crush. It fails, though, fortunately for him.
Thank God.
Okay. Natalia.
Natalia's gonna try again.
All right.
Just try to jump on this thing.
I'm gonna have it only use its dexterity this time, because its back is to you. It's really not paying much attention to you.
Good.
All right, so you have managed to kind of, with a regular success, you've managed to get onto its back. You're not quite at the head, but you're sort of on its back.
She's gonna try to make her way to the head if she can, using the sword that she has to kind of penetrate it to basically hold on.
Make a dexterity check for me.
Oh no.
You can either fall off or drop the sword. It's just too awkward to hold on to this beast that's moving around and still have the sword in one hand, so it's your choice.
Oh, the sword's going clattering to the ground.
Okay. You are holding on. Thaddeus.
See Natalia jump up on the beat. Thaddeus is not wanting to take a wild shot, so he's gonna aim.
Okay, aiming. Wow, now that's interesting because it's got somebody on his back. It does not like that at the moment. So, Natalia, make a luck check for me. Alright, it's going to try to shake you off and go after FD. It's divided. So it's going to strength against you, and you can either strength or dexterity.
Oh, I'm trying to hold on with all my strength.
Or size. You can do size if you want.
Oh, I think my strength is higher than my size.
Okay. Oh! It throws you, and I need a dexterity check from you.
Well.
Nope. Alright, let's see. Even is one direction. So, it's actually throws you this way. And you might hit the... So you're going to hit that wall for... I'm going to do a die for -1 damage. So you take 2 smashing into the wall as it throws you into it.
Do I go into the hole itself?
Not exactly. You like, it throws you... You hit the top and then kind of fall down sort of into the hole. Not exactly. You know, like you're in front of the hole.
Yeah, she gets slammed against the wall, careening off this thing and falling to the Damn it.
And then it tries to bite FT again.
Oh, he'll dodge, I think.
Okay.
Oh my.
Oh, it fumbled. Okay. So, so it completely exposes itself, and actually there is an opening where FT sees a part of its under its neck that seems thinner, and he can take an immediate attempt to hit that.
All right, he's gonna try. Yay!
Oh, unfortunately,
Oh,
it
no.
was a very... I mean, it penetrates, not well, but it does, and a little bit of black blood comes out down his sword, and then the beast rears up again, angry that it... Not only that it was denied its prey, but that it got stabbed in response. All right, who wants to make a luck check this time? Somebody other than Natalia.
Shelley.
Shelley.
My luck's not great. But I made it.
it! There you go. All right. El-Wahhab.
Where'd the sword go clamoring off to?
Like right there.
Oh, Hop was gonna go grab it.
Okay. He can get over there and grab it. I'll let him make a dexterity check with a penalty die to see if he can swoop it up in time to take a strike. Yeah. He manages to take a quick swing. Go for it.
May Allah guide me.
No. It's a wild swing. It does not connect. Shelley.
Shelley's watching all the carnage, cursing herself for her lapse in judgment. She had no idea that this creature would be so impossible to hurt. And she thinks to herself, this is my fault. I'm going to fix it. And she dives in for the girdle and tries to just throw it toward here.
Okay. Give me a dex. First of all, I need you to make a power check, but you have a bonus die. Okay, you overcome your natural, not wanting to get into the fire.
Right.
And so go ahead and make a dexterity check for me now. Again, I'll let you have the bonus
Ow.
die.
No,
Okay.
didn't work.
No. So you are going to take fire damage.
Okay.
You have a choice. You can take more fire damage and ignore the fire, or you can back away and not take extra. And you could try
Does
again.
my spell work?
You'll see.
Oh, okay. So I have to decide before we find out.
Yes, you do.
Take more. If I don't back away, what's the benefit?
If you don't back away, then you grab it anyway, right?
Okay.
So you tried to take a quick grab.
But
And
that
remember,
didn't work.
I mean, now this is like a box with a glass case with it inside. So you're kind of gonna
Oh,
grab
okay.
and swoop it, right?
Gotcha. I thought it was kind of loose on there. No, she made up her mind. This is her fault.
Okay. So here's your normal damage is only 1. And from staying in the fire, it is... Wow, so it's only 3. So, you grab it and throw it. Give me a strength check to see how well you throw this thing.
I'm sure it will not be very good. Yeah.
Yeah, you get it. So Yeah, it like tumbles off to the side here, like boom, down the bit. You are in the fire. And you look down at your arms and you can feel the heat, but you are not being harmed. And I need you to make you're gonna lose a die for sanity because it's actually working.
Yeah.
4.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. We'll take your roll. So 2. So for the first time, she's seeing this thing work.
Right. She'd had a little indication that it would work before, but it could have been explained away when she was jumping out the window.
Yeah, you are standing in fire, and you feel this heat, but your skin is not being burned. Yeah, your clothes are, on the other hand, on fire, but your skin is not.
Right. She stands there kind of staring at her arms in wonderment for a minute before trying to dive out, probably in a roll, but we can do that next turn if she doesn't have.
Yep. All right, Khalil.
Khalil?
Khalil.
Oh, I forgot. That's me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna attack again. Does he might see Shelley walk into the fire. And
Possibly, but I'd say he's more, well, possibly.
who knows?
Give him an intelligence check, and if he gets a hard success, he does notice Shelley, in the fire. That could actually be distracting to him.
He thinks it's a miracle. Or actually, he doesn't see her not getting burned, I would say.
No,
But
he
thinks,
sees
"I
this
can't let
crazy
this-"
woman standing in the fire, throwing the thing out.
The girdle. Yeah, he says, I can't let this woman's courage exceed my own.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
So
no. So
but
what,
it is distracting.
so what I'm gonna say is he stands there, like dumbfounded, watching this woman enter the fire, and pick it up, like not casually, but very purposefully, not crazily like somebody in a fire should, and toss it out, and then kind of stand there looking at her arms, and his jaw just drops, and he starts muttering prayers to Allah. He does not understand what's going on. So it's sort of the opposite of, it's a wonderful miracle.
Yeah,
it's like,
it's more like, what?
Sorcery!
Even if it was,
Yeah.
even if it was a miracle, that might have the same effect.
Yes, yeah. All right, al-Dahabi. He sees the girdle be tossed out, and he instinctively goes to it and starts to touch the metal casing, and his hands, kind of burns as he pulls his hands back quickly, and then smashes the glass. Nassim.
Alright, Nassim will keep stabbing at this thing, attempting to try and go for that neck part that's a bit more fleshy if it's within reach.
It's not anymore now. I mean, that's what he's trying to do, but the moment is past where it was right in front of him.
And unfortunately, it's a swing and a miss.
And it will fight back with
Oh,
a
no.
crush. Oh. Yeah. Nassim goes down. He is smashed into the, just smashed into the ground. And this thing just kind of, like, roars all around it in its moment of triumph over this guy as he's just kind of squished him as he raised his sword to swing. Natalia.
She lets out an audible gasp as she kind of sees this happen, and she makes her way to her feet. All she can really do is she's kind of trapped between, I guess, a rock and a flying place. But
Well, she's got a hole here behind her. She hasn't really examined it much, but there is space behind her.
if need be.
Yeah.
I think for now she will, she's gonna keep attacking this thing. She can't see what Shelley's doing. So she's just gonna assume everyone else is. And I guess I'll brass knuckles it.
All right. You hit it.
I hit it! I mean, it's not hard to hit for her.
Yeah, right. It's just hard to get through that damn thick hide. It is unbelievably tough. Thaddeus, you see the old man go down.
He sees him go down. He's still aiming for his shot, so he's not like, it's kind of like a corner of the eye thing for him. But you know, as the thing crushes him, he's gonna take a shot, hoping that we provide ample opportunity for him.
All right, take your bonus die. Well, you hit. But again, you're not sure it's even noticing these shots. It's hitting it. It's just not clear. Are you keeping track of your rounds? Actually, you're not. You're maybe halfway through your magazine. We'll check when we need to.
Yeah, before.
You can move a little bit as well if you want. Alright, and then Natalia, make a luck check for me.
Okay. Oh boy. Ah, 69.
No, you will be the target of one of its attacks. Call even or odd.
Oh, do odd this time. Ah!
Oh, I'm calling that in your favor. It's gonna
Okay.
it's just gonna try to grab you with its tail. It's gonna attack Khalil with a bite. So let's do Khalil against him with the bite.
Well, oh no! Khalil dead.
It actually takes his head off with that bite and kind of crunches it. And then tries to grab Natalia with its tail. That'll be a dexterity check against either your dexterity or strength.
I'll do strength because my dex is crap. Whew.
It does not grab you. And it kind of, moves over and kind of rears up, and you can see it just kind of swallow his head down its throat. You can actually see his throat sort of distend to the shape of the head as it goes down the gullet.
Natalia just stares in horror as this happens.
All right, Thaddeus, it's your turn to do a luck check.
Oh man. Hey.
Okay. Let's see. Al-Wahabi.
Oh, a hobby.
The turn order is getting shorter and shorter.
Not being at an angle to really see the witch burning in the fire.
Yeah, not really, no. He's got too much death happening right around him.
Yeah, he's seeing his fellow brother go down, and he's gonna angrily strike at the beast, hoping that it being busy swallowing a head is gonna an easy target.
Nope.
Not at all.
Not at all. Shelley. And at this point, Shelley, I want you to make a power check for me.
Ah,
Okay.
wow, those are some bad rolls.
And I want you to, again, to call odd or even.
Odd.
Okay, you called it. So now let's see. 2d6. Actually, I'll let you roll 2d6 for me, please.
Ooh.
8 times 6. Plus. Um. Okay, that tells me something. You don't know what that is, but I do. You have overspent. All right. So, now what do you want to do?
She. Does it look like? Well, I guess she can't really see that much.
Not through the fire. She's a little momentarily distracted, in fact.
Gosh, she can't even really see Natalia or anything. She would probably roll out toward the girdle, and if he seems to be having a hard time grabbing it, grab it. And run.
He's not. He kicked the glass in when he realized he was going to burn his hand trying to grab the whole thing. So you can tell he's about to grab the girdle from inside.
Okay. In that case, she would probably try to distract this thing away from hurting anyone else.
Okay.
Do whatever she can to get its attention.
All right. What would you like to do?
Grab a tentacle with her flaming clothes? I don't know. Like,
Well, actually, when you step out of the fire, your clothes immediately stop burning.
that's weird. Okay. Is there a sword anywhere? Al-Wahhab still has his sword?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
The sword is here. Nassim's Efti's sword is here.
Does she see it?
I would,
Intelligence?
if she's looking, yeah, you go ahead.
She's looking for a weapon.
Yeah, then go ahead. Yeah, just give me yeah, you see it.
Alright, she would try to go grab it.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you make it over there and grab the sword. So you can add a large, heavy sword to your macros. Okay, Dahabi reaches inside and grabs the girdle and starts to starts to make his way out. Natalia.
Oh, she can't see any of that. Okay. Fuck. I guess it's not really doing anything. She's gonna try and climb on this thing again.
Okay.
She can't hurt it.
All right.
This is the only thing I can do.
All right. Go ahead.
Strength check.
Yep. No, not quite. It's just moving. It's just thrashing around
Wait,
too much.
I'm gonna spend 5 luck so I can succeed.
You can't on combat
Oh
rolls.
no. Okay.
Unfortunately.
No.
No.
All right.
Yeah. So that's unfortunately gonna be a miss.
That's okay. Can I move though?
Yes.
How far?
Not too far, because you just tried to jump on its back.
True. She's gonna move away from this damn hole.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Thaddeus.
Oh. Thaddeus is gonna do what he knows best. Besides from drinking whiskey, he's gonna aim his gun.
Okay. Wait, didn't you aim last time?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you took
okay.
aim last time. Yeah.
Well, I won't argue with that.
I think you did. I mean, it's easy enough to find out. You are right before the beast. Or actually, you're right after Natalia. That's the easiest way to check. Right after Natalia.
That's negative.
Yeah, you did shoot last time.
So he's gonna aim.
Okay. Beastie. Al-Wahhab has the... Let's see, he's gonna try to finish off Al-Wahhab, sorry. And again, kinda... He's gonna try to... Let's see, crush him and tail you, Natalia. So this is a crush. Yep. Okay. Here it goes. Ooh. He better do well.
Scream. Oh no.
Nope.
Well,
Boom. He goes slamming down on top of him. You can hear the crunch of his old bones against the floor. And then his tail whips around at Natalia. This will be strength maneuver again. It's a tie. So I'm gonna rule that on the tie, it does not grab you, but it kind of throws you off balance for a moment. It's not gonna have a great effect, but we'll see. All right. End of the round. Who wants to make the luck check? It can be any of you again this time.
Oh, go back to the top. Ah, shit.
Okay.
well.
Oh no.
What happened?
Al-Wahhab is dead. Shelley. Shelley, make an intelligence check for me. You have picked up the sword. Your focus is mostly on this beast. But you see in the doorway over here some men entering, and one of them stabs at Ahmed. And Ahmed drops this on the ground and clutches his chest.
Oh, Shelley screams, "No!" and points that way. She probably can't make it all the way there.
Oh
this
God,
round.
no. Mm-mm. Although, I mean, she could rush over in that direction and get pretty far without attacking, right? So she could make it to
Right.
about here. And I'm gonna add these guys to the roster. He already went. That will be his action for the round when it's his time to go. Dahabi just kind of went right into him and was mostly looking back at you guys and turned just in time to get a knife to the chest. And Dahabi kind of falls back and clutches for the girdle. Actually, he's the thing's left behind. He's clutching for the girdle on the ground and kind of scrabbling along, clutching one hand, clutching his chest. Natalia.
Oh, crap. Am I able to disengage with this thing to head over?
I don't know that you even see. Well,
I heard something.
Yes,
but-
intelligence with a bonus die because of Shelley's yell.
She yelled and she pointed, and Natalia
Yes,
could
yeah.
have seen her from there.
Yep. So you definitely see what's going on over there, kind of almost through the beast as it thrashes around.
Yeah, am I able to kind of disengage and just start running over?
You can. Yep. It's gonna chase after you.
That's fine. How far can I move?
Let's see. What is your move? 8. So you can move 8 of these squares if that's all you do.
I guess I'll run up, just dodging.
Although, I
into
mean,
this thing.
this guy, yeah. So that would require a dexterity check to get to dodge under it, because it is huge and it's taking up all that space.
Oh, I might go 4 for now because
Okay.
my dexterity's awful.
Okay, so you certainly very safely can make it that far, kind of by skirting around it as it kind of follows you.
Yeah, she just kind of dodges around and hears it flapping and screeching behind her. She starts to hurry very carefully but quickly past towards.
Okay. Thaddeus, you have aimed.
Seeing Natalia go around, he's gonna take a shot at the beast. Hoping that maybe he'll distract it momentarily of some.
Again, a hit, just not a great one. You needed that extreme.
Maybe they get +2.
Yeah. Okay, this thing pursues you, Natalia. It's gonna try to crush you.
I guess, oh, I'll dodge.
Okay.
Where's my dodge button?
Alright. It fails, and now it's gonna try to bite you.
Oh, okay, that's the worst one. I guess I have to fight back.
No, you can dodge that too if you want.
Oh, I don't know. This is actually tough. I'm gonna attempt to punch it back.
Oh my. Okay. Good luck.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Nope. That was bad. That is 15.
Yeah, I'm at 11.
So, yep. You are down. Natalia's down!
Yeah, Natalia just... Is it attempting to eat her, I'm assuming?
We'll see.
Okay.
It has bitten you.
Yeah, Natalia, just a huge chunk just comes out of her side and bleeding profusely. She just falls to the ground as she attempted to kind of swing around, punch in the jaw again, but kind of got into her arm, into her side.
Okay. Let's see. This guy is kind of at the back. He's gonna have to wait for people in front of him. This guy already went to stab the guy. He's gonna have to wait. So this guy comes forward, and sees you, Shelley, and he's gonna try to grab you. He has a sword in hand, but he's attempting to grab you. Dexterity or strength, your choice. And I have to see what he is good at. Yeah. He does not win. So he's trying to grab you, but you're evading his, or you're kind of, he's trying to grab onto your arm and you're kind of pushing back against him. So if you're using strength. Or no, you're using dexterity.
Dex.
So you actually, yeah, you're kind of ducking off to this, evading his grasp. And then these guys kind of come forward, but it's a little crowded right there, so there's not much they can do at the moment. Top of the round here. No luck rolls needed anymore.
Oh, good.
Oh boy, our luck ran out.
Yeah. Shelley.
She is going to grab the girdle if she can.
Okay, this guy is practically on top. So you're dodging aside and grabbing the girdle.
Yep.
Okay, and what do you do with the girdle?
Well, she turns around to run. And I think that's when she sees Natalia on the ground. And she would yell to Thaddeus, "Save Natalia!" And she would run. And she's going to try, her goal is to run around, circumvent this whole thing and head out the hole in the wall.
Okay.
Actually, heading through the monster is risky, but with it thrashing around, it might not be able to, it might block these other guys from pursuing, is her
Okay.
thought. So maybe, I think I'm gonna try to dive under it.
Okay.
So she's gonna run as far as she possibly can.
All right, so that is going to be a dexterity check. You first you had to grab the thing. Make a dexterity to grab the girdle quickly. Okay, you got the girdle like no time. Like you just scoop down and grab it. Your adrenaline is going hard. So you're gonna need a dexterity to get through that beast. If you can succeed, I'll put you on the other side of the beast.
Oh, jeez. How do you can you spend luck in this situation?
Yes.
What can you do? Like, if do you spend it after you roll?
You can spend it after you roll for sure. I can even let you push it if you want.
Push it, and what does that do again?
That means if you succeed, you're all good, but if you fail, something bad's going to happen.
Very
If
bad.
I succeed, I'm on the other side anyway. So pushing it does
Well,
that
no,
give me
it
any
gives you a second chance to try to get that success.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna push it.
Well, you didn't even fail yet.
Yeah, roll the first one. Roll the first
okay.
one first.
I thought you had to decide before.
No. You can see.
No?
Okay, so
Okay,
you fail. So now you do have to decide if you're gonna. Now, if you fail, the beast is going to get a free. So you will not get through. Not only will you not get through, the beast will get a free attempt to do whatever it wants.
All right, this might be where the game ends. I'm pushing it.
Okay.
Shit.
So you
60.
rush
Do you
over.
see that?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You rush over. The beast, like, takes a nasty, like, bite right in the air where you are, and you kind of do one of these sliding, sliding falls under it, and kind of roll and do a combination roll and, like, fast crawl under it, and it kind of, its head kind of goes underneath it to try to pursue you, and it gets a little bit tight and gets all turned around, and you end up over here. Al-Dahabi sees you do that and yells in Arabic, Allah send you all to hell, and just jumps into this pile of people. It doesn't do too much, but it distracts them and gets him in their way for a minute, which is all he was trying to do. Natalia, you're kind of bleeding out over there. You are vaguely conscious, perhaps. Make a constitution roll. You're on the ground and in a daze, but you're barely aware of what's going on. Like you kind of see, you actually sort of see in slow motion Shelley kind of dash by you and slip under the beast as it roars its anger.
And very weakly, as loud as Natalia can kind of muster, she just shouts towards Thaddeus and shouts, "Run! Just run!"
Thaddeus?
Shelley's yelling, "No, Thaddeus, get him!"
God damn it.
Thaddeus not even hear anybody talking is instinctively running towards Natalia. Is the head buyer or anything like that? What am I looking at by Natalia's body?
So Natalia is lying there weakly. You can see her eyes are open. You're not sure if that means she's dead or not. But you heard her then kind of weakly call out. You could barely hear it over the fire and the roars of the beast. The beast itself is trying to turn around to go after Shelley.
Okay, so Thaddeus, seeing the opportunity, doesn't have to do much. He's gonna run towards Natalia.
Okay, you can get to Natalia. The beast is ignoring you at the moment. His attention is purely on Shelley.
Alright, he's gonna grab Natalia.
By grab, you mean like try to pick her up?
Yeah, fireman carry.
Okay, I'll let you make a strength against her size. Natalia, roll your size. Thaddeus, roll your strength.
Oh.
Good, you want to fail.
Lift me, boy. my god! Not that bad.
All right. I will let you push it if you want. However, if you fail, you do more harm to her and also fail to pick her. Like, you're actually going to hurt her more. Your choice.
Kind of reminds me of the hotel when I was trying to save her life. Back in the same situation, he'll push it. Oh no!
No. No.
Will.
Get that critical.
All right. You're fumbling trying to pick her up, and your hands are just you're just not there quick enough. You're trying to be too fast, and you like pick her up and actually drop her. And she goes crunching down. Natalia, you need to make a Constitution check.
Oh my god.
All right. You are still semi-conscious, but even worse than you were. And you heard bone break and felt it. The beast turns towards Shelley and tries to do a crush and a bite. Shelley, you can fight back or dodge.
She's watching.
It failed. And the bite.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Lucky. Okay. It has completely missed you. I'm just gonna do the cultists all together because they're all clumped anyway. This guy is not distracted by poor Ahmed. He rushes over towards you, Thaddeus, with his sword out. And he's yeah, that's not too far for him to make a sword attack. How do you want to respond? Fight back or dodge?
He'll fight back.
All right.
Oh, is he able to use his gun to fight back
Yep.
with?
Yes, you can. The rules say you can't, but I don't like that. I think that's... Oh!
No matter.
Oh
Oh, slice.
Well,
Damn.
no! Yes.
Smack. You're trying to fumble with Natalia, and his sword comes down on you, and you bring your gun up to try to take a shot, and it just goes wide.
story of my life.
And that's 10 gone. Yeah, you seem to just get beat up at every opportunity. This guy's gonna stab at al-Dahabi again. He's just trying to stay alive here. Oh, he misses. This guy's gonna try to get him. Ooh, he fumbles. So al-Dahabi is actually managing single-handedly just to keep these guys distracted and all bunched up in the doorway. And he's yelling something in Arabic.
Yeah, that's something, alright.
And Shelley.
Oh my gosh. Shelley is going to yell whatever she thinks is the worst insult she's heard in Arabic yet.
Yep.
Whether it's poop face or your sister fucks goats or whatever.
That sounds more likely. Yeah.
Yeah. She doesn't know exactly what it means, but she shouts it at that guy over by Thaddeus and dangles the girdle and then runs out.
Okay. Very interesting. Go ahead and make a power check. And again, you've got a bonus dot. Yeah, okay. Yep, that works. That distracts him. And so you start to rush out the... I don't actually have it, but when you get in there, you can see that it is unfortunately, it is utterly dark where you're heading in towards, except for, a little bit of the light from this.
It's not outside.
It is not outside. It's underground.
I was thinking it was outside. Okay, well, if she does not see any light at all, this thing, I guess it burrowed up from the underground? That's crazy.
You're not sure. You can see it. It has like mined walls.
Well, I guess she runs in as far as she can go, and then she reaches into her bag for guess what?
Yeah. Your flashlight.
Yeah.
Yep. And this thing pursues you into the passage. But yes, you get in there. Al-Dahabi, he just continues to get in their face. Natalia, you are dying at this point. You can feel the life draining out of you. Con me again. Constitution.
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh. You actually kind of stabilize a little bit. That is lucky. This guy now, from out of nowhere, gets his courage and rushes at that cultist and takes a swipe at him. Who would like to control this guy? Natalia, since you're down?
Sure.
All right.
Out of nowhere, maybe because the creature's gone.
Yeah, he comes up from behind and says, "Allah!"
Yeah.
Oh no!
He rushes. He stumbles over the remains of the box that the girdle was in, and goes face plants right next to this guy, and his sword goes skittering across and lands right at Thaddeus's feet. Thaddeus, your turn.
We will shoot the guy that stabbed Thaddeus.
Okay. Take a shot. Oh my god.
Why?
You're just you're reeling from his swing. Do you want to move at all?
No, he's gonna stay with Natalia.
All right. The beast is pursuing Shelley. And they just disappear down that hole.
Oh no, Shelley.
And now it's the cultists. They're gonna try to get rid of old buddy boy again. It's a fail. This guy. Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah, they're all kind of... This old guy is just like, ah! Yeah, he's trying to grab onto that cult. I'm going to see if he can grab onto that cultist. No, he doesn't. So he'll be able to get by him next time. And then this guy doesn't even notice the guy fall behind him. And he takes a kick at you, Thaddeus. He smiles with this kind of dead look on his face, like he's not really feeling it, but you can see he's enjoying that he just drew your blood, and now he tries to kick you. How do you respond? Dodge or fight back?
God dang it. He's gonna What's my dodge? There's a skill for dodge, right? Let me see what
Dodge. Yeah.
Dodge.
The skill for dodge is dodge.
Hey, he'll fight back.
All
He's
right.
out of bullets though, so he's gonna have to be creative.
He can punch back.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna try to hit him with the Luger pistol.
Okay. That would be
Small club.
no, I'll do unarmed, but I'll add a point of damage to the roll.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, Teddy. No.
Doesn't make it either of them.
So yeah, he punches you and knocks you out. Or he like kicks you in the head and knocks you down. So you're down. Make a constitution check.
Come on, Thaddeus. Oh no.
Alright, you're out cold. Alright, folks. We're gonna stop there. Shelley is being pursued. You have no idea what happens to Shelley down there with this thing. And you two are there. And we'll see what happens next time.
Separated again. And we're captured by cultists.
Just laying around, catching
God
some
damn it.
Z's.
Just lay
Hey,
around.
both of us are injured at the same time.
I will tell you, Natalia, you survived because of your amazing con roll.
Yeah, holy shit.
However, you are going to suffer permanent debilitation of some sort. We'll figure out exactly what that is for next time.
Oh yeah, I
yeah.
assume.
You're not coming back whole from that.
I'm thinking at least an arm because that thing bit into her when she was punching that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Like
we'll
that, yeah.
see. I've been thinking about a way to determine, like a near death recovery, what that might look like. So, yep. Because I imagined that it was possible, very possible this week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
That was crazy.
Shelley's gonna succeed in her animal handling check. She's gonna.
And then you get to how to train your fucking.
So I will say, Shelley. I mean, Natalia will pass. Actually, make one more Constitution check for me to stay conscious for a little while longer. Okay, then I will tell you what, because they wouldn't see anything, but I'll tell you what you see privately, like in chat.
Awesome.
I was so thinking that this thing had come in from like the outside and she was gonna run out and be like people and she could just like run away.
I will tell you what you see and we will play out Shelley's Odyssey whenever you have a chance.
Sure.
It won't be it won't be a long thing, right? It's gonna work out one way or the other. So
either you're dead or you're dead.
Well, I figure either she'll find a passage somewhere that's too small for it to follow.
Yep.
Or she's gonna run until it catches her and
fucking die.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how many armor points or whatever this thing is.
Yes, that's the thing.
Left.
You don't know, and that's the thing. It's you won't know until
Put the girdle on that way.
You don't know until it runs out.
Oh fuck yeah! Put the girdle on. Yeah.
And then she turns into the
The queen.
Nitocris. And I can
You're
play the
Nitocris
rest of the
now.
game.
You are the queen. That was great, Darren.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
Yeah, this is our first like big combat, and
Yes.
fucking
You know, we had
was,
some good
it
rolls
was.
and we had a lot of bad rolls, but they had a really good strategy. I think that there's like a 90% chance that they walk out of here with the girdle no matter what. Coming from two directions. That was smart.
and they're at least getting Thaddeus and Natalia, which is great. So great. Am I gonna have my own Gavigan this time?
Oh, you'll
I hope
Thaddeus
don't.
is Thaddeus.
You'll see- yeah.
Thaddeus.
I like boys. No,
So
it's not gonna. Yeah, you'll see.
Oh,
I
no.
already know what will happen.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
God. My thought was originally if I run out here and I'm out with people, they're all just gonna have to chase me and leave them alone. But obviously that's not the case.
Well, we are gonna have to play out a chase. That will be interesting.
Another chase. Just don't crash your car this time.
Yeah, there's no car. There's no car
There's
to
no
crash
cars.
at this point.
Just me to
Yeah.
crash.
Fucking run into some rocks. Just
Oh boy.
this
This
is a
is
lot
crazy.
of fun. I know. Holy shit! I did not expect. I knew there was like a monster coming, but it's like, oh fuck.
Well, your luck held out for a while.
You
If
know,
we'd had a few more guns, we might have had a chance.
Mm-hmm.
I need some stabby things on these brass knuckies.
Yeah, exactly. They just...
I've got the magic sword.
Oh,
Yes,
Not
if-
any good at using it, but
Oh, that's right.
didn't work for-
uh,
What's his face?
Yeah, it wasn't too magic for him.
He's fucking dead.
Use it to destroy the girdle.
Oh.
Yes.
FD. I don't think you can. How to train your own hunting horror. That's next episode. I'm like, shit. I've seen this. I know what this is. Out of character. Yay!
You might actually have read about it in one of your books, and I should have let you each do a Cthulhu Mythos roll.
I'm
To
gonna
see
do
if
one now.
you recognize it.
No.
Hey, you got the
Almost.
same value I do.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, fucking Shelley got. Fuck you, Shelley. That's kidding.
Ooh, Thaddeus knows.
Thaddeus.
Thaddeus
You did it.
knows. Mm. Mm-hmm.
The only roll. I tell you what.
This intelligent ropey being flies on web wings.
if you see it, run away.
Yeah, yeah.
I have the Peterson's field guide.
Oh,
So,
nice. Yeah,
I'm like, I scrolled down and I found it, and I'm like, yeah, this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking spooky.
Yeah, they're pretty nasty.
So what did you have to get to penetrate? Was it like
It has
Nine.
9 points of armor, which means it ignores the first 9 damage.
That's insane.
It is.
how much damage did we actually do to it?
At least 14.
You managed to get some in.
Shelley
It just
burned
wasn't
it.
it just
Guy
wasn't
stabbed
enough. Yep.
I punched it twice that went through, so.
Yeah. It's just it's a beast. It's super nasty. Even as with all these people jumping it and slashing at it, it's still like wrecking them, and yeah, it's a killer.
Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ. Allah was not with us this evening.
Well, he was with Ahmed al-Dahabi. Ahmed.
Yeah,
if you wanna
holy
say.
shit.
Ahmed was.
That fucking guy just like jumping all over the place. They're like trying to stab this fucking old man. He's like, what's on?
Yeah.
Just bat hands away like, yeah.
His righteous fury. Yeah.
Righteous old man fury. It's like, do you remember that fucking like old man Six Flags? The
Oh,
commercials?
right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No,
him.
let's hope not. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna stop the recording now.